It's time for WWE to start telling the story of the breakup between the Judgment Day. Obviously, Liv Morgan, she is going to be out for a little minute. We don't know when she will come back, but I think it's at SummerSlam is when you start this story. The Judgment Day retained the tag titles against LWO, and now Pete Dunne is El Grande for reasons that don't need to be talked about. But aside from that, the Judgment Day retained the tag titles, the men's tag team titles on Raw. So that's a good start. But start telling the downfall. Have AJ Styles beat Dominic. This is his final run in WWE, and I feel like WWE is going to reward him for having such a great career in WWE in just 10 years of being with, because 2026 will make 10 years, and even in those 10 years, he's done a lot in WWE and has had an amazing wrestling career. So I think WWE will reward him. And Dominic didn't even get the title at the height of his popularity, really, because once he won the title, the fans were cheering for it. That wasn't supposed to happen. When he won that title, he should have been getting booed out of the building. He shouldn't be getting cheered like that. So they took too long to make Dom IC champion. Haven't really had many title defenses, and he constantly fighting against Penta, which got really annoying. The match against Octagon was pretty mid. I don't think it had enough time, in my opinion. But I think it's time for Dominic to drop it, and then Raquel and Roxanne should drop the tag titles to Charlotte and Alexa Bliss, because they're going to add prestige to the women's tag team division the same way that Bianca and Jade did, what Bianca and Naomi did with the tag titles. And I think it just makes the most sense at this point, because it doesn't make sense to put Charlotte and Alexa Bliss together and not have them win the tag titles and just have them split up after one loss. Build this up, have them win the tag titles this weekend at SummerSlam, and then have them hold it for 7-8 months. Then after they lose, don't don't do the split up immediately. Let it play out for another 2 months before the turn happens, and then you have a big payoff for it. And then once Liv comes back, the Judgment Day would have lost all their titles. Either they're broke up or they're on the verge of it. And once Liv comes back, that's the final nail in the coffin. They won all the gold, but you had it for what, 1 month. So y'all did all this while I was here. Raquel, you betrayed me. Dominic, you got a decisions to make. I think the story is very simple for WWE to tell. I think you start telling the downfall of the Judgment Day now by having them lose the IC title and women's tag titles. Now, who Finn and JD lose the men's tag titles to, I really don't care unless they put the Usos back together and have them win it. But the Raw tag team division is weak, so we'll see where that goes. But you can have Finn and JD keep the titles while everybody else loses, and that's how you start telling the downfall and the breakup of the Judgment Day and build it up until Liv comes back, because they're still going to be a prominent part of Raw, but they don't need to have all the gold right now.